Clem Nova Acoustics giving us some beautiful music. It's a beautiful day, absolutely. Well, we brought in the fire service.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see, the way the situation is going on, we need the fire service.
Don't we?
Yes. He's in the person of Dr. Kelvin Owusu to, you know, pre-situation, post-situation.
Help us situate the situation
Yeah,
well.
how to situate the situation.
Yeah.
Make sure that, you know, you take care of business before and after. We're talking holiday binge drinking, and we want to find out from Dr. Kelvin what to do, what not to do, what to know, what's important. Dr. Kelvin.
David.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice outfit.
Thank you.
As usual.
Yeah.
As usual. He has some serious...
No, but Dr. Kelvin...
Some sharp guy.
Anyway, one shouts. Yeah. Do you see him on Instagram?
Hey, uma pressure, Papa.
No, but where's the lie?
No, but the Instagram.
No, but where's the
nobody
lie?
has forced you to be there. You are there flexing and doing your things.
No, you see the kind of pictures you watch on Instagram. You see some, as a guy be or a certain lady. You see the pictures, you're like, well, anyway, he's my friend.
Yeah.
You know that kind of feeling. I know him. Well, he's my friend. Anyway, right. So, Doc, you know, situation is just around the corner.
Yes, it is. It is.
By large, Christmas just around the corner is a moment for merrymaking that you will not take away from us.
At all.
We will. Now, going into this period, you know.
That's not very threatening.
I know.
No, you can consider it one. No, because that you will not take from us. No advice, you know. Yeah. Because at this point, the only advice we take from you is Jekakra. Yeah. You know, you take this one for Christmas. Yeah. That is the only advice we take. Any other thing, shelve it. We'll come to you for New Year's resolution and how to make that a reality, you know. Yeah. But until then, the only advice we are looking for is take this situation package. Yeah. That is the only advice. But if you have any advice, let it be a table. Otherwise, chairman, shelve your advice for now. So as we get ready, you know, for situation and Christmas in general, drinking will come inside. No two ways. Because people have been abstaining, you know, from drinking all year. Yeah. Just to let you know that Christmas party here, it won't pass us by. So we are going to do this. Are there certain things we need to know? And are there ways we can get ready and prep ourselves so we don't wound ourselves in the process? Because as for the drinking,
it must happen.
We will do.
Some will happen.
No, I mean,
we will do.
It has to happen. It has to happen.
No, thank you very much. The doctor is talking. The doctor is talking. Yeah, it will happen. It must happen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dr. Kevin is coming to situations. So I'm not coming to give injections there.
You know, so but you see, in such situations, actually those who have been abstaining, it's not too good for them. You see.
Then those who have not been abstaining.
When it comes to alcohol, a little is okay, you know, so that you sort of test your system a bit, you know. So if you are going to abstain from alcohol the whole year and then dedicate one day to go and drink, it's not the best.
Okay, so if you've abstained, just continue and get yourself a non-alcoholic table.
Yes.
So you still be there, you still can't get your platinum services, but you can still go on, you know, with a non-alcoholic. But some people have not been abstaining all year round. Now they are talking to us.
But you see, what I like about the situation is that it's not just the drinking.
Yes.
You see, there's going to be food and and there's also going to be dancing, there's going to be music. So there are a lot of things going on that would actually not make you focus too much on just the alcohol.
Drinking, yeah.
Because the mistake a lot of people make is that when they go sitting and they are drinking, they drink alcohol.
It's only drinking. And
you see, alcohol it's full of calories and sugar. You know, so it has the potential to give you energy. But we call it's a false kind of energy because it doesn't actually last long. You see, that's why for people who are chronic alcohol abusers, one of the classic symptoms, one of the classic things you notice about them is that they've lost weight, they lose weight. You see, because when you are drinking alcohol, you feel you don't need food. It's operating on two levels. On your mind, it's an inhibitor. You know, at this point always raises confusion because people think that when they drink alcohol, they are ready to fire.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why, in fact, most aphrodisiac, they mix it with alcohol, but it's actually an inhibitor, a depressor. You know, so alcohol will actually not make you perform well.
Yeah, so it's all in your head.
It's in your head. So on that level, because it's depressing your sensation, you actually don't feel hungry.
Yeah.
You know, that's number one. Then number two, because it has calories and it has sugar, it sort of gives you some energy. So in the initial stages, you feel energized. You see, so you are not going to be eating. And so most chronic alcoholics will tend to lose weight, emaciate, and they probably die from starvation. You know, so that's on one side. But because there is food as situation, food would actually slow down absorption of alcohol. So if you actually compare, I mean, anybody can actually do this experiment by yourself. You can actually take a bottle of beer, just down the whole bottle. You know, I mean, not on the same day, but one day down the bottle and assess yourself. You will notice that you feel tipsy earlier if your stomach was empty. Then another time, do the same thing but mix it with food. So you are eating and drinking. You realize that you finish that bottle and you actually don't feel any different. So once there's food there, it helps with the situation at the situation party. You know, so I mean, the food is a great addition.
Fantastic.
You know, so then you can pace yourself and have whatever you want to have, and then eat. And thankfully the grills are unlimited because Charlie, we need unlimited grills for the night.
No,
it helps with them.
Unlimited grills. Is the 2 top tables.
No, we are talking about it. Oh, now which other tables are you talking about?
Okay.
I'm even surprised that's when we are talking. The David was
No, because there are people who want to situate. But
they are situated.
we have to allow them
because
to also
if the
come.
budget is not budgeted, but you
have
want
to
to
allow
situate,
them to come.
You have to you want to situate the
so they can
situation.
situate the
We
situation.
got you.
But I mean, but so the binge drinking in itself is not a good thing in the sense that if you sat down and you drank 10 bottles of whatever alcoholic beverage you have within a short period of time, you are going to put a lot of stress on your liver, you know, and that could probably end you in my consulting room or maybe in the emergency room. You see, so we don't want that accident to happen. So that's why if you intend to come there and express yourself with the various drinks and cocktails, you need to also come ready to eat to minimize the effect the alcohol is going to have. It doesn't mean that the alcohol will not be absorbed. It's just not going to be absorbed exactly. So it's going to be a gradual thing. So you have a sustained release of alcohol in the system so that you can dance for longer.
No, because after 12, you see, we don't really want to see properly. You know, at midnight, the sun will be too bright. It will be too bright. You will need sunglasses.
I'm telling you.
You get it? So around midnight, it will be extremely sunny. So you need shades, man. You need shades.
Let me actually help you a little with the after effect, because that's where we separate the men from the boys and the girls from the women.
Dragging
I know, right?
So a few things that you can do after the situation. You know, thankfully it's a holiday. The next day is a holiday. And the next day after is also a holiday. And I think the next day is also a holiday. So you have a lot of holidays after the situation. So one of the first things you need to do is sleep.
Okay.
Like just sleep. You know, so if you are dealing with a hangover, one of the remedies to hangover is just sleep.
But you know, I also heard that when you have a hangover, you should take a shot.
No. Absolutely not.
No, have you heard that before?
What about water?
I've heard that before.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's address this one. See, that is how people become chronic. That's how people become chronic alcoholics.
Okay.
When you try to fight the hangover by consuming more alcohol, yes, it would help. It will minimize the pain. But then it becomes a habit, you know. So you go out there, you binge drink, you come back, the hangover, you take a shot again. It gets to a point you need 2 shots to clear the hangover. Then it becomes 3 shots, and then before you know it, exactly, you're a chronic alcoholic, you know. And that's a very expensive habit on your pocket and expensive on your body as well. You know, so don't take a shot after drinking alcohol. You worsen your situation.
Okay.
You know, and now, but sleep is a very, 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 very good remedy. So just sleep. The body will naturally break down the alcohol over time.
Okay.
You know, and because you're not up and about anyway, you're not going to feel the wooziness and all the negative the vibes. So just sleep. So that's number 1. Then number 2, drink water. Not just. You drink plenty water. Like the only time you get out of bed is to go and drink water and come back.
Okay.
You know, and after drinking plenty water, so you are supposed to drink about 3 liters of water a day. Drink more.
Okay.
you know. And then after, then you want to now add some electrolytes as well, you know. So maybe even if you can tolerate ORS, drink ORS. If you can't find ORS, get some juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, or better still, ginger juice. So something with ginger in it can also help, you know, take away the.
But not food.
If you can tolerate food, go ahead and eat. But for some people, the hangover also comes with nausea and vomiting. So if you eat too early, you might end up vomiting. You see, so you want to delay food till a bit later on, and then you can if you can tolerate it, definitely food helps. Beans, interestingly, beans actually help. So beans, lentils, those kind of foods actually help with hangover as well, provided you can tolerate it. Meat can also help, but like I said, if you are nauseous or you are vomiting, you don't want to do that. So you want to delay that as well. But sleep, water, electrolytes, you can't go wrong with these ones. You know, very, very important. So after the situation, then you situate your.
As for water, we can afford. As for sleep, we can do. But I've also heard that it helps to drink water, you know, in between when you are taking alcohol.
Well,
is that true?
It does help because water will then dilute the alcohol concentration in the stomach. You see, so water helps, but ultimately the alcohol will still be absorbed eventually. You know, so you're only diluting it, but not removing it from there. You know, so it will still. You see, as for once you've taken in the alcohol, it will get into your blood. So accept that one, that it will get into the blood.
But you
so
don't
what we are doing, what we are doing right now is slowing down the rate at which the alcohol gets into the blood. So water helps, and food also helps. So a combination of all these things will help you enjoy the night. Because some people don't know how to pace themselves. They'll come there, and then the first thing, they'll down the whiskey, and then the rest of the night is a blur.
It's a haze.
You know, but people are coming to entertain. You know, you are there to have fun. So at least have the fun small, so that I can remember the memories. You don't want memories of you. People will take pictures. You know, you don't want pictures of you crawling on the floor. No, that it's too early.
But officially, I mean, to put it on record, we don't really film. So we are not filming, but
by your friends,
you came with someone and all that. If they see you do they will take video and show you.
Definitely.
At what point does binge drinking lead to things like alcohol poisoning?
So alcohol poisoning is a whole different situation. I don't know why we are using the word situation.
Well, because we are in the situation era.
So alcohol poisoning typically refers to methanol.
Okay.
You know, so methanol is another type of let's not call it alcohol. It's another chemical that behaves similar to ethanol. Ethanol is what is used in alcoholic beverages. Ethanol is something we can actually drink. Methanol is a cheap chemical that sometimes some unscrupulous people can actually mix in our regular alcohol. It has similar characteristics, you know, but when it gets into your body, it causes a lot of damage. You know, whereas the body can easily break down ethanol, it cannot do so with methanol. You know, and so people have ended up in the emergency room with alcohol poisoning or methanol toxicity. You know, interestingly, one of the keys, if you recognize it early, if you know what you're looking for and you recognize it early, the solution is actually to give the person ethanol. Yes, because the ethanol would actually push the methanol out. You know, but that is if it is recognized early enough.
This is what we
because the thing is, unless you bring a sample of whatever the person actually consumed, you can't tell what is in it. You know, so it's a dangerous thing. So you know, if you're out there and you see something with methanol, don't go and consume it. It might smell, it might taste like your regular alcohol, but it's not. It's dangerous. You know, but binge drinking, like I said, if for instance you haven't had any significant quantity of alcohol the whole year, and then you go and sit down one night, maybe somebody has broken your heart, and you grab a bottle of whiskey, 45-50%. I've seen vodka that's 75%. And you down half the bottle, you'll probably be dead before you reach the hospital. You see, because your body is not used to that kind of shock. You know, and so and alcohol absorption is very, very fast. You know, it actually goes to the system pretty quickly, and before long it's in the liver. You know, the liver is one of the cells, one of the organs that can regenerate itself, and that's why it handles a lot of the toxic things that we take in, you know. But if you present significant volumes of toxins to the liver, the shock. I mean, compared to the economy of Ghana, I mean, we have been surviving for a while. Then suddenly COVID and Ukraine happened.
Everything's hitting us at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The shock to the economy is why we are having haircuts. You see. So if you don't want your body to go through a haircut, then you know you want to pace yourself. Very, very important. So the food. I mean, I can't overemphasize how important food is going to be on the night. So you need to make food your companion.
Fantastic.
You know. Then when we finish, after everything, then we now come and we talk about how we can lose the fat that you have gone to acquire.
We'll come.
We'll come and talk
So it's
about
part
that
of our New Year resolutions. So we'll come. Otherwise, 2023 we won't really have anything to do.
Yeah, exactly. how to shed the holiday fat.
I'm telling you. So
Motivational speakers.
That would be January first show.
Yeah, first show.
Exactly.
I know, right? I know. All right, thank you very much, Dr. Kelvin.
Thank you.
If people want to reach out to you for information.
Yes, I'm quite active on social media as
yes, he is.
said. So you can find me, Kelvin Owusu MD, on all channels, and you can also check out our clinic page as well, Claron Health International, on all social media channels.
Right.
All right, fantastic. Dr. Kelvin is the head of occupational health and wellness. I was going to say wealth, occupational wealth.
No, but that's a good title.
You know, that's a good title as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that one.
I know. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.